Understanding the unseen. In everyday talk, when we say a power belongs to the category of understanding the unseen, it means it's one of many different ways this kind of perception shows up. For example, reading minds, telepathy, which is sharing info between two or more minds without using regular senses, or seeing things clearly, clairvoyance, which is seeing images and scenes far away, beyond the reach of the five normal senses. The word clairvoyance is French and literally means clear seeing. That's why some people translate it as clear vision or seeing from afar. This phenomenon is also called remote viewing, but it's not seeing in the literal sense, it's just getting information. That's why in English, it's called remote viewing. This kind of unseen perception can also go beyond time. Some psychics have shown this through their ability to know things before they happen, called precognition. This means seeing future events or getting information about them that couldn't be figured out using normal ways. There are different types of this phenomenon, including premonition, which is a warning or a feeling that something bad is going to happen. There's also a presentiment, which is a gut feeling about something that will happen. And then there's retrocognition, which is going back in time to get information, just like precognition. There are other things linked to understanding the unseen, like out-of-body experiences. This is when you feel like you're separated from your body, and it usually comes with visual things that are like clairvoyance or clear seeing. Even though the terms I just mentioned are commonly used, scientists who study these strange things tend to categorize them. This helps separate them, even though they're just different sides of the same thing, which I'll show you later. What makes it worse is how they try to explain these things using common scientific ideas, which often leads them nowhere. For example, many scientists still think of telepathy as literally meaning the transfer of thoughts from one mind to another. This often makes people picture a mind radio, which immediately suggests that telepathy relies on something like electromagnetic signals. And that's where the problem starts. Even though researchers have tested electromagnetic theories many times, the results show that when telepathic receivers are isolated in strong shielding against electromagnetic and magnetic currents, in special rooms with steel and copper walls, or over very long distances, they can still get information from the sender without using their normal senses. So, it's scientifically proven that telepathy doesn't work like regular electromagnetic signals. But even so, because the idea of a mind radio gives us a strong way to think about telepathy, many people still imagine that telepathy works through some kind of mental radio. Let me be clear here so there's no confusion. Comparing the mind or the mental system to a radio is possible and helps explain many ideas, as I did in previous pages, but only if we think of the radio in terms of resonance, not electromagnetic waves. To avoid getting lost in all the terms, interpretations, and scientific ideas that come with them, I think the best way to understand what I mean is to talk about different kinds of unseen perception. The real explanation for all these things is coming soon.